On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the fighting of World War I ended in 1918. Due to the conclusion of the war to end all wars, November 11th became a universally recognized day of celebration. The day was originally declared Armistice Day, 8 years after the end of World War I, and honored only veterans of the war. Then, in 1954, after World War II and the Korean War, it was renamed Veterans Day to honor all veterans who served America in war and defended democracy. So today we honor all of our veterans who unselfishly placed their lives on the line for our freedom. Those men and women who were ordinary people until they heard the call of duty and answered it. They left their families, their homes, and their lives, not for recognition or for fame, or even the honor we bestow upon them today. They fought to protect our country, to maintain our way of life. As we honor our veterans and remember their great deeds, let us also salute those who are currently fighting for our freedom. No matter which branch you serve in, whatever your job path or how many years you serve, raising your hand and committing yourself to service in the military was a brave and selfless act, one that resulted in few guarantees of where you would be assigned, whether and where you might deploy, and in some cases, if you would return home in one piece or at all. Thanks to those who have served and those who continue to serve today, America can sleep peacefully at night. Military men and women know the risks, but they accept them in many cases so that others won't have to. Our debt to these heroes can never be repaid, but our gratitude and respect must last forever. For many veterans, our nation was important enough to endure long separations from their families, miss the births of their children, freeze in sub-zero temperatures, bake in wild jungles, lose limbs, and far too often lose their lives. Military spouses have had to endure career interruptions, frequent changes of address, and a disproportionate share of parental responsibilities. The children often had to deal with changes in schools, separation from friends, and hardest of all, the uncertainty of whether or not mom or dad will live through their next combat tour. Those who defend us from our enemies must be supported, whether their service was in Baghdad or Beirut. We need to serve veterans as well as they serve us, even when the guns have temporarily stopped firing. Veterans have given us freedom, security, and the greatest nation on earth. It is impossible to put a price on that. We stagger at the eternal debt we owe to the untold number of American veterans who chose to set aside their personal ambitions and dreams to assure that the well-being of our great nation, we, the living, are indeed the beneficiaries of those who made tremendous sacrifices for the advancement of surety of our liberty. For those soldiers who have stood guard in peacetime, and to those who have seen the terror, the horror, and inhumanity of combat, and to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, let it be said that our soldiers have been there for America, defending the Constitution of the United States. They understand the meaning of hardship, standing watch at freedom's frontier, far from their loved ones. It is the devotion to duty that gives us all strength. Veterans Day isn't just a day for veterans, It is a day for all Americans. It is a day to remember why they were fighting, and a day for all of us to begin our journey of protecting our freedom and the freedom of many future generations. Thank you for honoring our veterans today. Let us walk toward tomorrow till still honoring them. Veterans Day isn't just a day for veterans. It is a day for all Americans. It is a day to remember why they were fighting, and the day for all of us to begin our journey of protecting our freedom and the freedom of many future generations. Thank you for honoring our veterans today. Let us walk toward tomorrow, still honoring them by living in the freedom they protected. Happy Veterans Day from Johnson Elementary School.